channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. My channel is a haul most Saturdays. I'm trying to upload at least one thing in between, depending on whatever is relevant at the time, I guess. I tend to talk a lot when the camera comes on, and I just like to get it out there so you're aware of it. If you enjoy this type of thing, enjoy today's video, don't forget to subscribe down below. It's down there somewhere. I'll try and get clever, but I never know which side it is. You can give me a like if you enjoyed today's video and comment down below. So, this week the shop is smaller than usual. If you had seen my previous two videos, I actually did last week's haul in a two-parter because we did stock up. Hence the reason the shop isn't as big, because we've stocked up. That was the point of it. I was thinking of trying to stock up a few bits if there was anything that was on a decent deal, but there really wasn't anything that was worth stocking up on. So yeah, it's a smaller shop than usual. We don't need an awful lot of stuff. As you would have seen, you know, I got loads of cheese and things like that. I've still got potatoes from was it last week or the weekend before, whenever it was. I've still got potatoes and onions and lettuce, so I have a lot of stuff. My freezer is full as well, and I'm only going to buy the bits I need. So I actually went into Iceland and Asda. I normally have a £60 budget. We was well under budget. I spent, should have added this up really, shouldn't I, £31.79. Went in Iceland and Asda. I was actually looking for something in Iceland that wasn't there. It was the Twisted range, but they didn't have it in my one. So I spent £10.25 in there, which is absolutely fine, and £21.54 in Asda. So if you, I will give you prices as I go along. If you do add it up, you'll get to a slightly different price. The reason is because I always donate 3 items to the food bank when I'm in Asda. They have a basket thingy that you can put all your food bank bits. That's the only reason that I would do it when I'm in there. I only do it in a shop once a week, and only a shop that has the opportunity of donating when you're at the shop, because otherwise I'll bring it home and it ends up just sitting in the house for a long time before I actually remember to take it and donate it wherever it is. So that's why I like Asda, for that reason. So I always donate 3 items. It's different every week. This week it was a packet of tea bags, feminine product, and a tin of spaghetti. There is no rhyme or reason to whatever I donate each week, just whatever. So let's go on with the haul. Right, so Asda first. Picked up a cucumber, which is actually, they're quite expensive. I think this is something I should try to grow this week, this week. 79p for that. Get them quite pricey, aren't they? I do pickle my cucumber, and I tend to get through about one of these a week now because of pickling it. If I eat it as is, I don't tend to eat so much of it. So if you're a fan of pickled stuff, these pickle really, really quick as well. You can slice it up, put it in your pickling juice, following date's ready to go. A lot of things need a lot longer, but that's why I really enjoy this, because it just pickles so quickly. Picked up a packet of tomatoes. I'm a tomato person. I've always got tomatoes in the fridge, and these are 85p. Oh, they're getting up there, aren't they? Yeah, I got a coleslaw this week. Can't get any flavoured ones in Asda. That's why I do like the Aldi one, the Coronation one. I'm going to possibly in the future attempt my own coleslaw and make my own flavouring for it, because I could just sit and eat the whole tub. I mean, then it's not that terrible calories wise for a tub, but yeah, can make that healthier. But 45p for this tub, and it is, what is the weight, 300 grams. It's really, really good price. And it's, I know it's, you know, some people don't go cheap because they think the quality isn't as good. This is a really, really nice one. Thoroughly enjoy that. Also, another thing that I get the cheapest of now is because I used to get the more expensive one and they didn't have it in for the longest time. So I thought I'd just try the cheaper version. I randomly do that with items anyway. 16p for this one. So cheap, and it's really, really nice. Thoroughly enjoy that one. So we get the cheap one for, now. Haven't had pickled onions in the house for quite a while, so I just picked up one. I don't even know if I'm going to eat them at the moment, but I just thought they should be there for when I do want them. £1.40 for this. I'm sure it was £1.10 last time I bought it, but these are the large ones. Thoroughly enjoy those ones. And I don't know how this is going to go down. I actually made a roast dinner over Easter and wanted some. Corey likes mac and cheese with it, and didn't realise we didn't have any. Wasn't paying attention, and they didn't have the normal one we get. We normally get a boxed one. This is 60p, which is way cheaper. I'm sure there's a lot less of it, but I don't know if it's going to be the right taste. But I thought for 60p, we'll just give it a go. Worst case scenario, Corey doesn't like it. I'll eat it anyway. It's not a big deal. But hopefully, this will be just as good, and then I'll be saving a lot of money because I think it's nearly £2 for the box. I don't know, but it was just one of them. We'll give it a go. It's a cheaper version of what we normally do. This was purely, it was just cheap. I just picked it up. I remember looking at it at Easter, picking it up and then thinking, and there was no thought process. Basically, it was down to 60p instead of £1, so I just picked it up. That was it. There was no thought process behind it. Have I been giving you prices? 60p for that one, 60p for... Yeah, I have. This one, I can't give you the price because I honestly can't remember it anymore. It was pence. Just one banana. Corey won't eat bananas. And I was just thinking pancake. I know I've got Nutella in the cupboard. I got all the ingredients for pancakes. I was thinking maybe pancakes with banana and Nutella one day. £2.60 for this pizza. It is a very, very nice pizza. This is stuffed crust one, and it's got chicken and bacon on it. It is really, really worth the price. It's a really, really nice one. These tissues, clearly there's a lot more tissues being used in this house at the moment. So I thought I would have to pick up, some to stock up. This is actually a twin pack that is quite large boxes as well. This is the one with the balm in it, so it's really good if you've got colds and things. It stops you from getting like a sore nose or whatever. And these are £3 for the twin pack at the moment. Now, don't need the crisps. I bought loads of crisps last week, but this was the last packet on the shelf, and I know randomly they don't have this one that I like. They do the meaty one, seems to be there all the time. But this is the prawn cocktail, cheese and onion, salt, vinegar and ready sorted. This is a 24 pack. It's £3.35. It works out the equivalent of the Aldi one now when you work out the price and how many bags are in it. They're just the same. You know, you couldn't really tell the difference, I don't think, in my personal opinion. Just got another toilet roll. I don't need toilet roll. I've got so many of them, but I just don't want to ever get caught short again. I was never somebody who stocked up with toilet rolls before. So when people went nuts for it that year, I was in trouble because I was literally buying it from week to week just to keep us going. So yeah, I freaked out a bit, and now I overbuy on toilet tissue. It's not a bad thing to have in the house though, is it? So £1.99 for this one. It does the job. I enjoy it. So that's a good one. Now, Chicago pizzas. Corey and I really, really enjoy Chicago pizzas. He tried the new one, which we tried the new one last week. It was the Philly cheesesteak one. I was not a fan. Corey thoroughly enjoyed it. This one we have had a number of times in the past, and I thoroughly enjoy this one. Now, it's actually on a deal. It's £3.25 this week, which is a really, really good price. This is a large one. It's a stuffed crust. It's a sweet honey and barbecue salami, and it comes out identical to that. When you cook it, it looks like that. It's not one of those, sometimes, you know, they make the picture look really good, but when you make it, it's rubbish. It's just, oh, it tastes so, so good. If you've not tried this one, I would highly recommend that one. So that was the Asda, and that one was the £21.54 minus the food bank items. And then I was in Iceland. I picked up a loaf of bread. Now, this is really, really nice. I mean, look at the size. They're ridiculously large slices of bread, I know, but I really enjoy it. It's £1. You know, in Asda, it's 95p for their loaf, but it's just, the slices aren't as big, and yeah, alright. Shouldn't do it, but I'm a breadie, I like it, I'm doing it. I got these. Now, normally I would buy ready meals for Corey. £1 is sort of the price range we go with, but you know, we had plenty of money this week because of doing the stockpiling with the other foods the other week. So, you know, I thought, well, they're half price. £1.50. This is a double pepperoni lasagna. Just always a little bit unusual. It's nice to have little unusual things, you know, things you don't get all the time. This one also was reduced, half price, £1.50. And this is a mac and cheese lasagna. And Corey likes normal lasagnas anyway. It's something he would have maybe once a week. So just thought it would be like a nice twist on them. Chicken strips is Corey's thing at the moment. I found this one. This is the barbecue one. I don't know if he's had this before or not because I can't remember. My brain doesn't work that well at the best of times. But I think it's been a long time since I bought strips from Iceland. I'm sure I bought them a long time ago. But I don't know if we've tried the barbecue ones. And these ones weren't particularly great price. They were £4 for a 500 grams. So it's not particularly good. But he does prefer the strips. You just can't get them so... They're not so cheaply priced, the strips. The chunks seem to be cheaper. I don't know why. I got another packet of these chocolate chip muffin. Corey absolutely loves these. These are £1 for 6. They're individually wrapped. As you know, we're trying to get individually wrapped snacks to go in our pot. Didn't need them. You know, you saw we bought loads last week. But he had finished these ones and he just really likes them. So just picked them up more. So they're for £1. And... nacho tortilla chips. Now, nacho cheese flavour tortilla chips. I used to get the Asda ones for Corey, but they haven't had the cheese ones. I don't think they do them anymore. I mean, let me know if they do, but in mine, they've not had them now since last year at least. So I was getting the Doritos on the deal, but even their deal price is quite expensive. I found these ones for £1.25, which I didn't think was too bad. It's not great because the bag was slightly smaller. I think this is a 150 gram and the Asda's is a 180 gram. But, you know, if I can't get them... Corey likes the cheese ones. Somebody did mention to me about the gluten-free ones they do in Asda, which are really, really reasonably priced. And I did buy them, did try them. I thoroughly enjoyed them. Corey, not so much of a fan. I don't have tortilla chips that often, and it doesn't bother me whether I have cheese ones or ready salted, or, you know, I'm okay with whatever, but Corey really enjoys cheesy ones, so I specifically bought that one for Corey to try. Obviously I'll try it as well, but yeah, if you're having trouble, you like the cheesy ones, the gluten-free ones are really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed them. It's a personal preference, you know, everybody likes different tastes. Like I said, Corey didn't like them, I did, so we'll give these ones a go and see if they're any good. And that was my £10.25 that I spent in Iceland. That was the shop this week. It was a little one, but like I said, if you go back to the previous 2 videos, you'll see that I've done a large haul last week. We got a lot of stock going. And it was a funny day. I mean, I shot straight from work and I'd left my list in my bag, which I take literally everywhere with me, except that day. That day I'd left it at home. It's so weird. I've never ever done that. It had everything I needed for work in it, had my shopping list in it, but you know, it was too late. I was at work when I realised. Never has that happened. So it was one of those days. I didn't have a shopping list with me, so I felt already uncomfortable that, oh, I'm gonna forget something. Not that it matters, like literally there is nothing here. You could say that if I'd forgotten it, it would have mattered, but you know, overthinking. Probably could have done a better shop, probably could have stocked up on some other things, but I just couldn't think. I walked around a number of times. It was the best I could do with what brain work I had going on. It is what it is. You know, it's a shop at the end of the day. I really need to not overthink it. So that's another week done. It is Saturday when I'm hauling this. I was just too exhausted to do it yesterday. Yeah. There's nothing else to say. I started off this video saying I talk a lot and I'm not talking so much. Maybe next time I'll make up for it, who knows. So hopefully I'll bring a video out midweek. I have no idea what. Honestly, nothing. Maybe you've got a suggestion down below. Don't really know, like, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go. It is Saturday. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. The sun isn't really out. I think it's gonna rain again, but it's England, what do we expect? I hope you're having a lovely day anyway though. And I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.